Train your brain to think in English while doing anything. The power of internal dialogue. One of the most powerful yet underrated ways to become fluent in English is to think in English constantly. Most learners wait until they're in class, speaking to someone, or writing an assignment, before switching their brain into English mode. But what if your brain was always in English mode? Even when you're doing something simple like brushing your teeth, cooking, or walking to work. Thinking in English during daily life transforms your brain into a language learning machine. You stop treating English as a subject and start living it. In this chapter, you'll learn exactly how to train your brain to think in English all the time, no matter what you're doing. Why is thinking in English so important? Before we dive into techniques, let's understand why thinking in English is a game changer. Reduces translation time. Constantly translating from your native language slows you down. When you think directly in English, your responses become faster and more natural. Improves vocabulary. Recall. The more you think in English, the more your brain practices retrieving words and phrases quickly. Builds fluency and confidence. Fluency isn't about knowing every word. It's about flowing from one idea to the next smoothly. Internal English dialogue helps you do that. Creates a language habit. Language fluency comes from repetition and exposure. Thinking in English helps you practice constantly without needing a partner or a class. Start small. Everyday internal conversations. You don't need to be fluent to start thinking in English. Even beginners can start with simple thoughts. Here's how. 1. Narrate what you're doing. As you go about your day, describe your actions to yourself in English. For example, I'm getting out of bed. Now I'm brushing my teeth. The toothpaste tastes minty. I'm making coffee. The water is boiling. Even if your grammar isn't perfect, that's okay. The goal is to use English, not be perfect from the beginning. 2. Ask and answer. Simple questions. Try having short Q&A sessions in your head. What should I wear today? Maybe the blue shirt. It's comfortable. What do I need from the store? Milk, eggs, and maybe some fruit. This develops both your speaking and thinking skills, even if you don't say it out loud. Use mental repetition throughout the day. Your brain learns best through repetition. So use moments of silence or routine to mentally repeat English words or phrases while walking. Repeat phrases like, I'm walking to work, the sun is shining, the road is busy. While cleaning, I'm vacuuming the floor. These dishes are dirty. I need a clean towel. While cooking, I need to chop the onions. The pasta is boiling. Where's the salt? The more you do this, the more natural it becomes. Label the world around you in English. Train your brain to connect English words directly to things you see. Look at objects around you and name them in English. Lamp, pillow, window, bookshelf. Then add more. The lamp is on. The pillow is soft. The window is open. Eventually, you'll stop needing your native language to understand the world. You'll start thinking about it directly in English. Bonus tip. Stick post-it notes on household items with their English names to speed up this process. Use English while multitasking. One of the best ways to build automatic thinking is to practice while you're distracted. Your brain is working in the background, making English feel more natural. Examples: doing chores, Try listening to English podcasts and repeating phrases under your breath. Exercising? Describe your movements. I'm lifting weights. 10 more seconds. I'm tired but strong. Commuting. Imagine conversations in English with a friend even if you're sitting alone. The key is, keep your mind active in English, even if you're focused on something else. Talk to yourself. Seriously. Talking to yourself might seem silly, but it's one of the most effective language learning hacks. Start by whispering or mouthing sentences. I don't feel like working today. What should I eat for lunch? This traffic is so slow. Then try full internal conversations. Argue both sides of a debate. Should I go out tonight? No, I'm tired, but it could be fun. Rehearse what you'll say to someone. Tomorrow I'll tell my boss I need more time for that project. This builds real conversational rhythm and prepares you for actual conversations. Mental role play. Imagine scenarios in English. Use your imagination to practice real-life situations. Try this. Imagine you're ordering coffee. Hi, can I get a medium latte with oat milk? Picture a job interview. Tell me about yourself. Sure, I'm a creative person who enjoys problem solving. Rehearse meeting a new friend. Where are you from? What do you like to do? Don't just think about the words. Imagine the situation, the emotions, the reactions. Make it as real as possible in your mind. Use English media actively. If you watch a movie, listen to a podcast, or read a book in English, don't just consume it passively. Use it to feed your brain with language you can reuse. While watching, repeat short phrases aloud. Pause and say, "How would I say that in my own life?" After watching, summarize what you saw in your head. Think, what would I say if I were in that situation? Your brain learns by doing, not just watching. Build a routine. Make English thinking a habit. The key to training your brain is consistency. A few minutes every day is better than one long session once a week. Try this simple routine. Morning. Describe your morning routine in English while you get ready. Afternoon. Mentally talk about your tasks, plans, or surroundings. Evening. Reflect on your day in English. What did you do? What did you enjoy? Over time, this becomes second nature. You'll catch yourself thinking in English without even trying. Don't be afraid to make mistakes in your head. One of the biggest barriers to fluency is fear. Fear of being wrong, of sounding silly, of making mistakes. But when you're thinking to yourself, there's no one to judge you. In your mind, you can experiment. You can try new words. You can make mistakes and correct them. This safe space is your personal training ground. Use it fully. Conclusion: make English your mental operating system. Thinking in English isn't a one-time trick. It's a long-term habit that turns your thoughts into your best language teacher. The more your brain lives in English, the faster you'll reach fluency. Start with simple thoughts. Build up to full conversations in your head. Describe the world. Narrate your actions. Imagine real situations. And do it daily. Eventually, you won't need to try to think in English. It'll just happen. That's when you know your brain is truly bilingual. So wherever you are, at the store, on the bus, doing the dishes, bring English with you. Your thoughts are with you all the time. Turn them into practice. And remember, you're not just learning English, you're living it.